not great, even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well, but we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion, but without the wine, we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the Down Bad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, Bestie be thy name. It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great, even though he left me undelivered the night of our date.
Hello, everybody. Oh gosh, I'm loud. I'm sure that blew your fucking eardrums out. Sorry about that. Everything's loud today. Golly. Welcome to the Down Bad Church. Church of Down Bad. I don't think we ever came up with an official name for the church of you people. The fan group. The Down Badettes. Tucky Mini Sticks? The hell does that mean? Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? Let me just take my alopecia medication real quick. Hi! The Down Bad Patrollees, right. It's in the song. I'm an idiot. Please forgive me, Father. I don't even know if you've done yet. Shane's house. Yeah, but why? Oh, the mini hockey? Who calls that mini sticks? Hey, Father. First time catching you live because it's 5 a.m. here. That's insane. The Down Batters, the Priest Boy Brigade. That sounds criminal. Father looking good as always. Hi, Tucker, you're looking great today. What the fuck? You say that every time, Onion. It's starting to mean less. Father, I love the podcast. Where did it go? We're still doing it. It's just this show. Heads up. That's what the podcast is. And also, before we get into it, I'm going to keep doing that podcast. I just have to record the intros. But in terms of another podcast, we're going to be doing a special podcast for the Patreon. If you're part of the Patreon, I get a lot of emails and DMs of people who can't call in, but they just email me paragraph stories about what they're going through. So I'm going to be reading those and just giving my 2 cents on the issues. Because I can't figure out when to do that, because you guys don't want to just sit here and look at me read. So I'm going to make a little podcast out of that. You guys will get that if you're in the Patreon. Normally I'd want to call you, but I'm on a bus. Sad. Hello, Father. Long time watcher from YouTube, first time on Twitch. Hope to call in with my story later. Here we go, baby. Join the Discord. Get in the queue. The invisible... Oh, wow. This is very invisible today. I'm hiding the merch wheel behind me. See that? Because I was too lazy to move it off the screen. What time? Okay, 5 minutes deep. Let's start the calls. We're getting into it, baby girl. Let me go online on Discord. Damn it. Let me click. Let me click it. There we go. And then the people in the down bed hangout. That's funny. The confession booth. All right. Let's kick this off, baby, with Who Knows. Hello? Who knows?
Hello.
Hola. What can I do for you?
Hey, I've been trying to get on here for a while, and this is my one chance to do it, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Got it.
So I have, well, two problems with this one girl. First girl I've ever dated, first girl I've ever felt feelings with. And the first thing is that we've talked for like about a year now, and in March I asked her, out, threw some balls and asked her out, and she said she wanted to take it slow, and I'm fine with that. But now it's like, what, September, and I don't know where that's going. I don't know where I stand with her.
Right.
So what do
I mean, bring it up again, and if she shoots it down again, then skedaddle. How old are you?
I am 16.
Okay. All right. I get that. The first one's the hardest. And if
Yeah.
you got a lot of feelings, it's going to be hard to walk away from that. But, if you're waiting for a bus for 3 hours, it's kind of egg on your face because the bus is not coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. And it's not your fault. I'm not going to give you the PBS Kids special where it's like everyone's their puzzle piece, but if she doesn't go for it, if you try again, then that just means you're not what she's looking for. And that's fine. It doesn't mean you're worthless. It just means you're not worth what she's looking for. So, have the balls. I know you asked once, but just to get at it, more for you than anything, just to get it out of your head, straight up ask her again. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Okay. All right. Thank you. But the second thing is when I am like trying to, rekindle whatever I was trying to ask, she'd been like, since we haven't seen each other all summer, we haven't talked much. So, and we have no classes each other in school anymore. So it's kind of awkward. So she's kind of like distancing herself more, and I don't know.
How often do you talk to her still?
Well, I text her every day or every time I think, but
How often does she
yeah.
reply?
When I confronted her about it, she said, "Oh yeah, it's just awkward, but like understand it's not you. It's not you, understand that." And I'm like, what else could it be,
I mean, at the end of the day, the Hail Mary of that's worked with me before, because when you're already going and losing, you might as well go big or go home. So I always just be like, hey, listen, I really like you. I want to take you out. Are you available? Like, we can start this. We can try it. If not seeing each other is the issue, let me take you out. Let's go out sometime. And then if she says no, then it's over.
Uh-huh.
But you might as well, you're already, it's not like you're putting yourself out there. You're already out there. Like you've already, you've been putting the effort in. It's not like you're shy or you're not afraid of getting hurt because you're already, in position. You're standing in front of a knife. So you might as well run head first into it. You know it's coming. And you might be able to dodge it. So just ask her out. Just be like, listen, I know we don't talk as much anymore, but I miss you. And if you want to go out, here I am. And then if she says no to that, then move on.
Okay.
All right, bud?
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I just spilled water on myself. No problem. Have a great day. Bless your heart.
Yep. You too. Thank you, Father.
Bye-bye. Bet My Fortune with the 1 sub. Thank you so much. I always come in with the 1 sub. I love it. And then someone else gave me something. Oh, my mom gave me a sub for 7 months in a row. Thanks, Jill. Can you pay my rent instead? And then Alienated DZ with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Next up is Logan. Hi, Logan. Hello? You unmuted your mic for a sec.
Hey.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Okay, so first off, that screen process scared me. I was about to get up and I had to frantic to get my earbuds back in so I can actually talk. Second off, so I was at camp and there's this girl I liked, And it took me all the way through the end of the week to finally talk to her, or not talk to her, but tell her I liked her.
Right.
And her friend talked for her in saying that she liked someone else. Like, she barely talked to me after that.
How old are you?
Like, tell me that. I'm 17. That was like the first girl I asked ever.
How long ago was this?
It was about 2, 3 weeks ago.
Okay. That's weird. That's weird that that would happen. Was the girl standing there while her friend talked for her?
Yeah. Okay, so at the end, we had this thing called a camper party. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to make our friendship weird for the last few days. So I'm going to ask her the last day during camper party. So we had this little gazebo thing with swings. She was over there. I asked to talk to her, like, privately. It's not, like, too far away. It's, like, 2 feet away from the swing set so everybody could still see. Because I didn't want to make it weird for her.
Right.
So, and then she just kind of didn't respond. And then she walked away, and eventually she came out of the bathroom with her friend. And next thing led to next thing.
I hate to hit you with the "that's rough, buddy," but that's rough, buddy. That's
Yeah,
tough.
I know.
I mean, she didn't have the emotional maturity to kind of let you know straight up, and she had to get a surrogate to come in and fill in the blanks. But this was camp, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been listening to this show?
I've been watching on TikTok for a while now, but I've been watching the actual streams for close to 3 weeks.
All right, it's a very common thing, and the chat will let you know that camp stories are always the worst stories. It never goes good at camp.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I was a big camp kid because I'm sure my parents could not fucking stand me being in the house for 3 months at a time, so they would ship me off. Then I'd go to sleepaway camps, and I would always, like, there was like 2 times it was successful. You had a camp girl, but then after that, dude, you just swing and miss constantly at camp, and it really hurts. But then you go home and you're like, okay, like that. It's like going to make believe land, and then you come back to real life and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna see those fucking people again. It's all over. You know what I mean? Especially if you get a camp girl. The worst stories are when people try and make that work. Like, well, she lives 4